Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Refanda with NPM 211603106 from B class. At this time, I will present about simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and simple past tense. First is simple present tense. And what is simple present tense? Simple present tense is a sentence with a verb form pattern that states an event that is taking place in the present. And what are the functions of the simple present tense? There are 5 functions of simple present tense. First is general truth or fact. Number 2 is habitual or daily activity or repeated action. Number 3 is express feeling and emotion. Number 4, the scheduled event in the near future or familiar with future condition. Number 5 is command or instruction. And for the structure of simple present tense is for the positive form is subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. For negative, subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 plus object. And for interrogative is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus question mark. And the example is like for positive simple present tense, I live in Jakarta. For negative is I don't live in Bandung. And for interrogative is do I work or does he work? Second is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is a form of tenses that you can use to describe something or state an action that is taking place for a certain time in the present or in now. We can use present continuous tense if that things are happening now. And for the structure is for positive form, you can use subject plus PM is are plus verb plus ing. For negative form, subject plus BM is are plus not plus verb ing. For question form, you can use BM is are plus subject plus verb ing. And how to use present continuous? First is temporary event. Is the example of the word is like he study a new language at the moment. Second is talk action around the time of speaking. The example is like Arnold is spending a lot of his money this week. Number 3 is a new pattern or habit. The example of a sentence is like this day people are writing email a lot less than they used to few years ago. Number 4 is future plan. The example is like when we arrive at the airport, we are taking a private car direct to the hotel. And number 5 is things that are happening now. And the example is like they are not eating the cake. When is the present continuous tense not used? Do not use present continuous tense for all events that occur in the present that occur normally or for a long time or repeatedly. The example is like I play the piano every morning. Next is present perfect tense. What is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense is used to describe an event that just happened. However, the consequence or effect of this action can still be seen when discussed. When can you use the present perfect tense? First is expressing events that have taken place in the past and are still taking place today. Second is to express an activity that just finished happening. Number 3 is express events in the past that have a result or effect in the present. Number 4, to express an event or experience and time information is not needed. Number 5 is to express the repetition of activity from the past to the present. And this for the structure, you can use, if you use positive form, you can use subject plus have or has plus verb 3. The example is like Riri has repeatedly sung this love song since yesterday. For negative form, you can use subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3. The example is like, they have not told me about this story before. And for interrogative, you can the structure is have or has plus subject plus verb 3. And the example is like, have you called him twice? And the last is simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to express an action or event that happened in the past. So the event that are told begin and end in the past. And the structure is, if you use positive form, you can use subject plus to be, was or were plus complement. And for a negative form, you can use subject plus to be, was or were plus not plus complement. And for interrogative, you can use to be, was or were plus subject plus complement. And for the example of the structure, and the example sentence is like, for the positive form, it's like, I was a teacher. For negative, it's like, she was not sick yesterday. And for interrogative, it's like, was she so busy? I think that's enough for my presentation. Thank you. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.